Recently, Hip Hop DX dropped a list of the top albums of 2024. We're gonna dive into it in this video right here. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of all the albums that came out in 24, so hopefully the list kind of refreshes my memory. I'll kind of give you a quick little insight of how I feel about the album, if I listen to it, if, whatever. But there's 20 albums. Let's get to it. Number 20, we got Chief Keef, Almighty Soul 2. I was never really a big Chief Keef fan, so this is a project that I probably heard a few songs off of it, but it's not a project that I sat down and listened to. And that's not me being no hater. I'm not hating. I just understand the type of music I like, and Chief Keef is not the type of artist that I gravitate towards. He doesn't make the music that pulls me in, that grabs my attention. But I do understand Chief Keef and the role he has played in the culture and the moments he has had. I'm not hating at no point. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just being honest. I'm not even saying it's bad, it's good. I'm just telling you that I'm probably not the person to give you advice about or give feedback on the Chief Keef project, because it's just not for me. You feel me? 19, we got Abso, Soul Burger. This is a project that I went back and listened to probably a couple days ago. Oh man, dope project. Abso is one of the best lyricists in the game. If you don't know, you should know. And if you know, you know. You know what I mean? So shout out Abso for sure. Number 18, we got J. Cole, Might Delete Later. I am a J. Cole fan, so obviously this is a project that I had on repeat. I didn't look at it as an album, but I mean, I guess you could look at it as an album. I mean, it was definitely put out. It definitely accumulated sales, but I didn't look at it as an album. We all know the album we waiting on from J. Cole, which is The Fall Off. So yeah, this was a dope project. It had dope songs. It had lyricism. It had the elements of a decent J. Cole project. You feel me? Like it was fulfilling for the moment, for sure. Number 17, we got Big Sean, Better Me Than You. I definitely like the single off this project, which I believe was Precision, fire. Big Sean is one of those artists where quality wise, I don't ever go into a Big Sean project expecting him to not deliver to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of know what to expect when I press play on the Big Sean project. Big Sean is dope. I don't know if there was anything that really stood out on this project, but maybe it's been a while, so maybe I just got to go back and listen again. At number 16, we got Big X The Plug with Take Care. This was a dope project. I recently started listening to Big X The Plug a lot more as of late, especially when I be like in the gym, working out, stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. I definitely be playing Big X, and I'm kind of enjoying watching Big X kind of emerge into the scene and kind of like find his way. And like, I love watching like a new artist like hit the scene and kind of like blow up. You feel me? Like, I love watching. Like, I remember when J. Cole was first kind of like blowing up, and I was like watching the journey. Like, man, it's crazy. You feel me? But yeah, number 15, we got Benny the Butcher, Everybody Can't Go. Now, my homie sent me this project when it dropped. He was like, you gotta listen to this project. Fire. Shout out Benny the Butcher, bro. I mean, when you think of Benny the Butcher, you gonna get exactly what you came for. I don't feel like he has disappointed to this point. Like, when you press play on the Benny the Butcher project, you gonna get exactly what you came for. 14, we got Freddy Gibbs, You Only Die Once. Keep it a buck. I haven't heard this project. But I'll check it out. But Freddy Gibbs at number 14. Shout out Freddy Gibbs. Number 13, we got Future and Metro Boomman, We Still Don't Trust You, which I think We Still Don't Trust You is the second album. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, when it came to We Still Don't Trust You and We Don't Trust You, it wasn't for me, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. With y'all. Number 12, we got Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign, Vultures 1. This was a dope project, but I'm a Kanye fan, so I'm kind of biased. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of biased. I rock with Kanye. Is this the one that had Carnival? Yeah, Carnival's on here. Yeah, but I always enjoy Kanye's production and Kanye's perspective and the way he expresses himself artistically is always creative and kind of abstract, and I enjoy it. You feel me? Number 11, we got Glorilla with Glorious. Shout out Glorilla. She going crazy. She is one of the female artists that I would feel is kind of like undeniable right now. Like, she definitely hit her stride, and like she found her sound, she found her way, and she's like executing time and time again. Like, it's like I feel like every other month there's a new Glorilla song that's just going crazy. That's just how I feel. Like, I don't know. That's just how it feels. Number 10, we got Vince Staples, Dark Times. I rock with Vince, but bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't know this album came out. Keep it a buck. So this is a project that I will go listen to. I rock with Vince Staples. I do. I think he's dope. I love his interviews and too. I like his perspective. Yeah, he always has a dope like point of view, and I kind of appreciate that. Number 9, we got Eminem, Death of Slim Shady, Coupe de Grace. Why did I say it like that? Coupe de Grace. Why did I try to sound Spanish? But this was a dope project. Now, I definitely remember waiting on this project to drop. I can't lie to you. I feel like Eminem is probably, I mean, he's without a doubt one of the best rappers, if not the best rapper. I'm talking about literally just like rapping. Like, when it comes to rapping ability, I don't feel like there's too many people that's gonna rap with Eminem or out rap Eminem, if you get what I'm saying. Like, Marshall is definitely a different type of animal, you know what I mean? Number 8, we got Rhapsody, Please Don't Cry. Yo, I rock with Rhapsody. I do. I really do. And it's gonna sound crazy, I have not heard this album all the way through yet. And to be honest, the reason why I probably haven't heard a lot of these projects all the way through, 2024 was a crazy year for me, bro. I didn't have time to just sit around and just like, you feel me? Like, I didn't have a lot of those moments to just sit back and just like, let me listen to this and analyze and dissect. And I didn't have a lot of those moments, bro. 2024 was hectic. It was kind of a year of me like getting my shit together, like getting back on track, you feel me? But Rhapsody at number 8, shout out to Rhapsody. I will tap in at some point and dissect that album. LL Cool J, number 7, LL Cool J, The Force. I did listen to this album too. It was so dope to hear LL rapping again. I like the joint with him and Fat Joe, and I think Ross on there too. I like the jump with him and M. I did, let me see, I'm gonna go through. I like Passion. I like the junk with him and Busta. Man, yeah, Eminem put out a dope project. The Force is definitely a dope project. Number 6, we got Common and Pete Rock, The Auditorium Volume 1. Now, this is a project, when it dropped, this was an album that like I was playing like whenever I was running errands. Feel me, if I'm going to the store or I gotta go pick up groceries, I gotta go do this, like I need to go do this. Like, this was an album when it dropped, I definitely was playing it, just listening. And I'm not familiar with the songs by name, because like, I'm not saying that, like, what I'm saying is like the way I was consuming the album, I didn't have time to sit down and be like, oh, that's the name of this song. Like, I was listening to the album as I'm getting stuff done, you feel me? So like, I would have to go back and like actually listen song by song and be like, oh, that was this song. You get what I'm saying? But that don't really matter. Number 5, Schoolboy Q, Blue Lips. This is another album I rock with. Schoolboy always been one of the dopest artists to me. He definitely came and delivered a solid body of work, if not classic body of work. Only time will tell. But yeah, Schoolboy Q, Blue Lips, number 5, man. Can't go wrong with that, man. If you know, you know. We got Doechii at number 4 with Alligator Bites Never Heal. I'm kind of being introduced more and more to Doechii as of late. So to be honest, I haven't heard his album, but I keep hearing great things about her. And yeah, at some point I gotta tap in and see what the hype about. You know what I mean? Number 3, we got Future and Metro Boomin with We Don't Trust You. Like I told you about, We Still Don't Trust You. And these projects just weren't for me, man. Like, I don't know. Like, when it comes to Future, bro, like, I feel like peak Future for me, like, and looking from the outside looking in or whatever, like, I probably wouldn't even consider myself like a real Future fan, because like, in order to be a fan, you probably, like, I'm a J. Cole fan. Like, I know like the history of J. Cole's music, of his catalog. I know the history of Future's catalog to a certain extent, and I wasn't never really like too into it. So like peak Future for me was like 56 Nights. Like, when 56 Nights dropped, I had that shit spinning in my car. Like, I was listening to that shit every day, and that was kind of like peak Future. But it's like, after that, anytime I press play on the Future project, I never felt that way again, if that makes sense. But you know, that's either here nor there, is whatever, you feel me? Number 2, we got Tyler the Creator with Chromacopia. Dope project, shout out Tyler the Creator. Also another artist that's, it's always dope to see his creative perspective and like his approach. He's another person that his approach is very abstract, and you can tell he's just in there trying to, you know, get the best end product, and he's not afraid to experiment. And yeah, I appreciate Tyler the Creator, even though in our Dream Team group chats we do have arguments, because we have some people who, well, I ain't even gonna say some people. We got one person in our chat whose favorite artist is Tyler, but at the same time, his favorite artist is Tyler, but he hates J. Cole, and J. Cole is my favorite artist. So like, he loves Tyler, but he hates J. Cole. So like, he'll big up Tyler and then like throw shade at Cole, and we just be like, bruh, like, you know what I mean? My son at the door, don't pay that no attention. And number 1, as you can all guess, Kendrick Lamar GNX, dope project. I ain't gonna lie, the project grew on me. I wasn't on the hype train from the beginning, bro. Like, I listened at first and I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, it's cool, you feel me? But over time, the more I listen, I'm like, oh no, it's definitely a solid body of work. Shout out Kendrick, bro. Kendrick had a big year. We all know what happened this year, and yeah, it's dope. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Just because we here and we talking about Kendrick, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm still a Drake fan, and that's not to throw shade at Kendrick, because I was a Drake fan and a Kendrick fan and a J. Cole fan, and I'm still fans of all three, which is why when Kendrick dropped, I did listen. But when Drake dropped, I will listen. When Cole dropped, I will listen. I am not here to bash either one of them. Like, I just want niggas to know that I am still a Drake fan. I don't care how you feel about it. I feel like the nigga Drake is one of the best ever, and I don't care what you think, how you feel. Kendrick would hate to hear me say this. I don't give a fuck. I don't. But yeah, man, that's the Hip Hop DX Top 20. That's the best albums of the year. Did they miss anything? What was your favorite album of the year? Comment, let me know. Until next time.